Part 1. The Anomaly. The first time it happened, Lira was 7 years old. She reached for her mother's hand, and frost crackled across her skin. Her mother gasped, yanking her fingers away, staring at the ice crystals forming on her knuckles. "Lira," she whispered, horrified. "What did you do?" Lira didn't know. By the time she was 12, she understood. Everything she touched obeyed her. Not in movement, not in shape, but in temperature. A glass of water could boil or freeze in her grasp. A stone could glow red-hot or turn brittle with cold. But humans were different. When her fingers brushed against skin, nothing happened. No burns, no frost. Just warmth. Her parents called it a curse. The village called it witchcraft. By 15, Lira was alone, living in the ruins of an old watchtower, feared and whispered about. Until he came. Part 2. The Wanderer. His name was Kael. A traveler, he said, though his clothes were too fine for a mere wanderer. He stood at the edge of the village, watching her with dark, curious eyes as she turned a puddle into steam with a single touch. "Fascinating," he murmured. Lira tensed. "Stay back." He didn't. He stepped closer, holding out his hand. "Show me." She hesitated, then pressed her palm to his. Nothing. No ice. No fire. Just the steady pulse of his heartbeat beneath his skin. Kael smiled. "You don't affect humans." "I know," she snapped, pulling away. "Then why are you afraid?" She had no answer. Part 3. The Truth. Kael wasn't just a traveler. He was a scholar from the Royal Academy, sent to study anomalies, people like her. "You're not cursed," he told her one evening, poking at the fire she had ignited with a fingertip. "You're a thermokinetic. A rare gift." "Gift?" She scoffed. "I destroy everything I touch." "Not everything." His gaze lingered on her. "Not me." Lira looked away. But Kael wasn't done. "The academy could teach you control. You wouldn't have to hide." She almost believed him. Part 4. The Choice. The village found out. "Witch!" they screamed, torches in hand. "She'll burn us all." Lira stood frozen, ironic, she thought, as the mob advanced. Kael stepped between them. "Leave her be." His voice was calm, but steel lurked beneath. "She's dangerous," a man shouted. "So am I," Kael said softly. The mob hesitated. Lira exhaled. Then she reached out, not to freeze, not to burn, but to take. The torches flickered and died. The night plunged into darkness. "Run," Kael whispered. She did. Part 5. The Ending. They never caught her. With Kael's help, she learned control. She could warm a child's hands without scalding them. She could cool a fever with a brush of her fingers. And Kael, he stayed. Because for all the things she could change, the fire she could summon, the ice she could weave, there was one thing she couldn't alter. The warmth of his hand in hers. And that, she decided, was enough.